So today we're diving into what made Suzanne Caygill's color system so revolutionary. Most people think seasonal color analysis or just any color analysis is about figuring out whether you have warm or cool undertones in your skin and matching that to the colors. But Suzanne Caygill discovered something much deeper, how the right colors make you look more like yourself. So we'll explore how if you're a spring, your colors should make you look fresh. If you're a summer, good colors should make you look refined. For an autumn, the right colors should make you look rich. And for a winter, your colors should make you look dramatic. In other words, it's not about matching specific dimensions of color. It's about who the colors make you appear to be. You've tried to find yourself in all the style systems, but something still doesn't feel aligned. I'm Rebecca Mielke. As a personality profiler and style strategist, I take you on a journey of self-discovery so you can create a signature style that really feels like you. As your first step to self-discovery, I invite you to download my guide to seasonal energy and personality colors. This resource helps you connect the dots between whatever you think your colors are and the energy you naturally want to express. You can find the link in the show description or at my website, signaturestylesystems.com. So most people think color seasons are about undertones, but Suzanne Caygill's revolutionary approach actually used color to make people look more like themselves. When she developed her color system in like 1942, the year my mom was born, she discovered something revolutionary. The right colors don't just look good on you, they reveal your essential nature. She noticed that certain colors made people look more like themselves, while others created kind of a false impression. The magic of the Kegel system becomes clear when you understand the specific transformation each seasonal energy creates. So springs wearing their correct colors don't just look good, they look animated and approachable. There's a, like, I have to stop here and tell you, I used to, like everybody else, wear a lot of neutrals. And then I found this iridescent coral leather jacket at the thrift store for like 20 bucks. And it was amazing. And so when I wore that and went into stores, I was really amazed. People started talking to me uh, just like I wanted to. Where before that, whenever I went into stores, I would leave frustrated because I couldn't get waited on. I was invisible until I put on the spring colors. So there's in spring colors for the right person, there's a clarity and brightness that emerges, and it's a youthful energy that draws people in. So Suzanne Cagill noticed that at the spring gatherings, uh, the energy is lively and enthusiastic. Conversations flow quickly, laughter comes easily, and there's kind of an infectious buoyancy. So in the right colors, springs appear fresh and vibrant. They look youthful and energetic. Their presence becomes approachable and cheerful, and they naturally glow with animation. So recently, I was reminded of this like just a couple weeks ago. I went to Fred Meyer Jewelers to have batteries put in my watches because my watches all quit working, and I have nice watches. And anyway, it was like $35 to have two batteries put into the watches, but it beats having to buy a new watch. So I was just wearing an ordinary going to the grocery store outfit, cropped, wide-legged jeans, a white cotton sweater that was tipped with coral and yellow, and had a design on the front of it that was like a pineapple. And then I was wearing corduroy jean jacket that's the exact color as a piece of salmon. So the two women behind the counter were like, "Oh, you look so nice there." And one of them was like really searching for the right word. She's like, "You look fresh." And the other one agreed, "Look fresh." And I was like, "Wow, that is exactly what spring colors are supposed to accomplish." So summers in their correct colors, that reveals an entirely different transformation. They appear graceful and serene. Their gentle presence feels refined. Summer gatherings would be more of a thoughtful, measured energy with flowing conversations and appreciation for subtlety. So summers in their right colors look refined and graceful. They appear elegant. Their presence is soft and harmonious, and they project serenity with a gentle authority. And then autumns, if they're wearing their ideal colors, look substantial and trustworthy. There's a groundedness that emerges, and it creates an impression of authenticity and reliability. When autumns gather, there's rich conversation, steady energy, and depth to the interactions. So you can see that in these, there could be someone who looks good in several of these different, but if they don't look like themselves, what's the point? So autumns in the right colors appear rich and substantial, welcoming and approachable, grounded and genuine, and then they project an earthy depth of character. Winters in their correct colors command attention without effort. They appear clear and authoritative. They have a magnetic presence that's both powerful and distinctive. And then winter gatherings would have have some focused intensity and direct communication. So a winter in the right colors is going to look dramatic and striking, clear and authoritative, distinctive and commanding, and project a powerful magnetic energy. So when you understand that the right colors should reveal who you are, everything about personal color analysis shifts. You might look good in colors that actually aren't the best because they create an appealing look, but it's inauthentic. A spring might look sophisticated in winter colors, but appear more serious than they actually are. So colors should make you look like who you are. And this explains kind of why some people feel like they're playing a role when they're dressed up, or why when you get a compliment on a certain outfit, it doesn't feel quite right. So yeah, most people think color seasons are about those warmer, cool undertones, but Suzanne Caygill's approach actually used color to make people look more like themselves. And these could be a variety of color. So here's something simple you can do this week to integrate these principles into your wardrobe. Pay attention to how people interact with you when you're out and about in different colors. Kind of like I was talking about when I used to wear a lot of neutrals, I had trouble getting weighted on. And then when I got that iridescent coral jacket, it was profound. People just started talking to me the way I prefer to be talked to. So if you're ready to discover your personal color palette that reveals your true essence, I invite you to explore my signature color palette guide. This is a completely custom digital palette designed using these same principles that Suzanne Caygill pioneered, colors that make you look more like yourself. Thanks for being here for the Signature Style Systems podcast. Have fun being you, and I'll meet you back here again real soon.